You are listening to the Anchor Radio Network and a presentation of the Turner Time Talk Show.
Oh, yeah!
Starbucks has good benefits. Many things that we're thankful for. Family, friends, enemies.
You vote, you choose, we decide. Christmas reunions are the best. Have we ever had a Christmas reunion?
Back in our downtown Coquitlam, British Columbia, Canada studios on Christmas night. Thank you.
Respect your father.
Well, we do respect him.
Respect.
We do respect him.
Show his name. Be proud.
We are proud of the Turner.
Oh yeah, we are proud.
Famous peppermint dessert. What it is it's Oreo cookies smashed
with
up on
butter,
the bottom.
with melted butter. Oh.
And there's spit flying all over the studios right now.
Christmas Day, but where's the snow? I mean, come on.
We were never married, so we don't know what's going on with that. But anyways, Adrian, Michigan, in the downtown suburban area of it, ran around in the sprinkler buck naked.
And now your hosts, Caleb Turner and Brianna Turner.
And we're back!
We are live. The Turner Time Talk Show on the Anchor Network is back.
Yes!
May 28, 2015, live on this Thursday evening edition. Live from our downtown Coquitlam, British Columbia, Canada studios in downtown Coquitlam. The return of the Turner Time Talk Show. First time in over 5 months, our last edition, December 25th, 2014.
Our fans are probably all crying.
Feels like a whole year ago they are crying alligator tears. Just so big that it's clogging up the keys on the keyboard so they can't type anything on Facebook telling us that they miss us. But it's been a while since we've been on live, and so we are back and in business. A great show planned for you tonight. We have tons of topics, lots of things we want to talk about. Probably we'll start to rant at some point. I don't know. We'll see what happens when it happens. But anyways, the Turner Time Talk Show, May 20, 2015, rolls on after this.
You hear that? That's the sound of ice cubes melting in McDonald's iced coffee. With a nice shot of vanilla, it just makes the iced coffee from McDonald's even better. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
We're back live on the Anchor Radio Network.
But do you want to build a snowman?
I don't want to build a snowman. I
That's
am
not
in the mood for building a snowman. I mean, good night. It's May 28, 2015. Why do we have to build a snowman?
There's snow somewhere.
Well, that's the worst understatement ever. There's always snow in Russia, and there's always snow in Alaska, so you can always count on that. There's always snow at the North Pole.
Yeah.
Maybe just less amounts of snow, but there's always snow everywhere. There's snow everywhere in Canada somewhere at some time. But I do not like these people that consistently say that Canada is this large tundra. I am not a fan of people going out of their way to say, Canada, what are you doing, riding your polar bear up there?
I live in an igloo.
You have a pet penguin that you walk down the streets to Value Village or wherever you go? You guys trade furs up there?
We guzzle
You guys use seal skin oil for your lamps? I mean, good night.
We go
We're in
ice
Canada. I mean, yeah, we ice skate down the streets, but other than that, that's about the only Canadian thing that we don't have. We don't have the ice skating thing up and down the streets. You have to go to the Netherlands in the winter to ice skate up and down these streets, because the streets get so cold and there's so much water and ice and snow and everything else. So, but courtesy of that music that we just heard opening up, the next segment, we are going to talk about Frozen. And as much as I don't want to have to talk about it, because I didn't really want to talk about it, and we're going to close that door, by the way. Love is not an open door. Close the door. Just close it. Thank you. Love is not an open door. I'm tired of people jumping on board with this song, because if you watch the movie and you get all the way to the end, you know the rascal is the guy who is singing that song.
I hate that
So it totally takes away from the song. Yeah, people are like, oh, the song is so cute because it's all about an open door and keep the door open on love and everything. No!
Then it ends!
Not that song when you know who the guy is who's singing and when he ends up becoming in the show. It's not an open door. Close it before it's open and the guy comes in and becomes the rascal.
How can you close it before it's opened?
Just keep it closed consistently. Don't even hint at the opening part. So the song, please drop the song. Drop the door. Drop the openness. Keep it closed. Forget Frozen. I'm sorry, forget Frozen. Because here's the other thing. I do not like Frozen for this very... No. Yeah, you can take the ice dagger out of your stomach. You know, you see the hint there from the...
I've been impaled.
You've been impaled. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that one. Here's the other reason why I do not like Frozen is, you go to the end scene. There is no Prince kiss. There is no Prince coming to the rescue. There is no Prince doing this and Prince doing that and Prince this, Prince that. It's a girl saving a girl. What is society coming to that they would take the prince out of the Disney movies, saving the princess and the damsel in distress?
But they kissed at the end.
I am sorry, that is not acceptable. The kiss should have been there when he saved her life. Instead, it's a girl saving the guy's life. Or the girl saving the girl's life, in this case, for Frozen. That's not acceptable. So the open door can go ahead and get slammed shut.
But what about Olaf?
He's the only bright side, like
And
the joke,
Sven!
like the joke.
And Sven!
No.
Sven!
No, I don't like Sven. Goldilocks can go.
Reindeers.
No. Goldilocks can go jump off the cliff with the wolves like they did in that one scene. I am tired of people making this movie so much bigger than what it really is. This movie is so not big. The only reason why this movie became big is the song Let It Go, which is a terrible song because the youth in society are not supposed to be letting it go. You give your life back, you give your life to the ministry, you serve them, you go to Bible college, you do all this. None of this Let It Go stuff.
Turn away and slam the door.
There's the door that we gotta keep slammed shut. Okay, you can stop now, please. Love is not an open door, and we do not let things go. You keep things and hold on to it. Especially anger, like I'm doing right now. Anyways, love's not an open door. I'm tired of this whole entire... Wow. Just wow. On that note, switching to our next topic, cell phones. Now, this one is going to be tough for a certain person who's sitting beside me, Bob, to be on during this one. Cell phones, are they overused? Or are they the essential part in our society?
Yes.
Number one, I'd like to present this argument. Cell phones are overused, but underrated. You get it?
No.
You don't understand that? Okay, let me help you wrap your head around this so you can understand this point. Cell phones are overused, yes. You spend hours and decades on your cell phone in just a shorter period amount of time. And it gets to the point where you're on your cell phone so much that you forget about what's going on around you. Look at all the accidents that happen. People on their cell phones. People texting while they're driving. People doing this. People doing that, trying to find out what the score of the game is. Hey, turn on the radio. Why can't we just listen to things sometimes? Why does it always have to be with our fingers and seeing things with our eyes? How come we can't use all the five senses that we have? Taste, feeling, hearing, smelling, what's the other one? Come on. You taste, you smell, you
Look, appear,
you
become,
feel.
seem, grow, remain, stay.
That's not the five senses. Those are the linking verbs.
Taste,
Okay,
hear,
taste, feel,
smell, sound, look, appear, become.
Oh, yeah, sight. There it is. Taste, feel, smell, sound, look.
Look, appear, become,
Yes, right.
seem, grow, remain.
Use all five senses. Why does it always have to be feeling and sight? How come we can't hear? How come we can't taste the scores?
I love food.
Okay, we know. Here, have a whale. Here, get a good bite sound effect. Yeah, that's a good bite sound effect. There's the old bite sound effect. We have blue whales here in studio. Bob's just gonna chomp away here on one. But anyway, cell phones, overused but underrated.
Bob.
See, Bob's
Bob.
chewing. Yeah, there we go.
Bob's messy.
Bob has been with us forever. Bob has been with us since day one of the Anchor Radio Network. 2011?
Bob's Bay.
I think 2011 is when we began. Cell phones.
You know, it's hard to chew these with braces on.
Yeah, well, you gotta get your mouth around it and get her down. Swallow it like a pill. It's gone now. There it is. Okay, cell phones, overused. These people who drive around with their cell phones, we constantly see it. And I'm not even going to go there because that one would probably get a little bit hairy. Underrated. Here's my point of cell phones being underrated. We need cell phones.
Amen.
We need them.
Amen.
Okay? If I didn't have a cell phone, When I got lost in the forest 2 years
be
ago,
16.
Yep, I'd be 16 and dead because I would have been in the forest all night, and who knows what it would come and got us. I still remember that me, Josh, and Jeffrey, when we were in the middle of the forest, we had a cell phone, the police triangulated it, and used it to find our exact location with the search and rescue response team, and so that, in that case, a cell phone was very useful.
Yeah.
Cell phone is useful to find out where you're going. I mean, good night, the GPS.
There's also Snapchat.
We aren't getting on that one yet. I am getting to the Snapchat thing. Don't get me worked
Although you
up when
can
I'm still working on
Snapchat
the
if you have
underrated
an
point.
iPod or an iPad.
And that's another point in itself. We're talking about cell phones right now. Why does the cell phone have to be everything combobulated into one? I know, because we got to make things easier for society. Everything's got to be like, okay, I want it like this, and I don't want to have to carry everything else with me. So you have one thing for your cell phone, you have a gadget for your data, you have a gadget for your GPS, you have a gadget for your texting, you have a gadget for your social networking.
Life.
You'd have to carry 5 gadgets. 5. And now they got the workout apps, and they got the keep your track of your calorie apps, and
Instagram, Snapchat,
that all goes under social networking. That's all social networking.
music.
There's the music app. You got to have the music. So you got 8 different gadgets on one little device.
There's also a clock.
And I'm tired of people going crazy over the iPhone. I'm done with the iPhone. I never was with the iPhone. I never will be with the iPhone.
I love
it's
iPhones.
BlackBerry or bust until Rick goes down. Until he has to sell his business because he's bankrupt. I will go with Rim. I will go down with the ship.
My soul.
Down with the ship with BlackBerry. I'm tired of this iPhone 6 stuff. How you got the iPad mini jammed into our pockets because we have to have everything bigger. You know why everything's got to be bigger? Because we're too busy late at night reading iPhones without a light on, and it's hurting our eyes. And so society's eyes have gotten worse over the years. So everything's got to be bigger. Everything's got to be bigger.
You
and better.
actually
Why?
can turn the brightness down.
Why?
And then your
Why?
eyes
Tell me
won't
why.
be
Tell
too
me.
damaged.
Tell me why. Why?
If you're up late at night and you want to play a game or
Turn
something,
the light.
like Clash of Clans, then you can just turn the brightness down and then
This
your
is
eyes
where-
won't get hurt.
This is where cell phones, right here, my point. They're overused.
Waldo, bye.
Okay, Snapchat. This is where I am, and we've already put a bunch of stuff on Snapchat. And not me, she did, not me. Okay, I have Snapchat for like one person. I send one person snaps, and that's Brianna. One person I send snaps to, and you can ask anybody on my Snapchat contact list. I very rarely send snaps to them.
He actually
very
took a picture of me snapping a picture of him, so that could be considered
That's
Snapchat.
Inception. That's Inception.
of a
That's
Snapchat.
not Snapchat. That's Inception. Do you even know what Inception is? Okay, it's okay. We're not gonna get that. Snapchat. Okay, you can send pictures like
For 2
without
seconds.
even thinking about it. You just click the button, you send a picture, and it's out there. You realize that there's people up in the sky in satellite systems that are able to track your picture, whatever it may be. People are in Russia can see what's your picture. You can see where you're at whatever restaurant and what food you're eating, what drink you're drinking, who you're with, where you're going, what you're doing, all within 5 seconds. They've got it.
Do you have facts like that prove
I don't
this?
have to have facts. I know.
Alright, next topic!
Because where was Putin when all this took place? He was. No, not poutine.
I want poutine. It's gravy, cheese, fries.
No,
Oh,
by the way,
let's
McDonald's
snap
has
it.
poutine now. McDonald's has poutine.
I know, I haven't gotten it yet, though.
I don't think it's
Next
gonna be
time you
very
get it
good.
for me, I'm going to take a picture, Snapchat it.
I think that
For my story.
I think that fast food poutine's probably gonna be pretty lame.
Probably.
You think about the guy in the back's probably just barfed up the cheese, probably barfed up the gravy, and slapped it on the fries. That was just. I'm not even gonna say that because we can't talk about that. on
Interesting.
television. Anyways, that's my point. So, cell phones. Thirdly, the big deal of turf over grass for the FIFA Women's World Cup. Number 1, FIFA is a joke. You got 9 officials who just got tried and potentially convicted, and they should be arrested because I fixed the FIFA World Cup. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of reading in sports where things have been fixed. That's where we gotta draw the line. When we get into sports,
things should not be fixed. Unfortunately, that's when they're getting fixed the most.
What about those deflated footballs?
We're going to get to that in a second. Tom Brady should be...
I don't like Tom Brady.
I mean, look, I'm a Seahawks fan, so I really shouldn't be commenting on this because, honestly, the Super Bowl didn't matter. Okay? The whole entire Deflategate thing did not matter when it came to the Super Bowl. The Deflategate was against the Colts, so I really don't care. They were going to beat the Colts even with regular balls in the first place. They were going to blow out the Colts with real footballs. So that's a mute point. The Patriots won the Super Bowl, their fourth one. Every Super Bowl, they've had an asterisk. So all the Patriots fans can, whatever, type and call in and, say, oh, well, we're the champions and Brady's the best, Belichick's the best. All their Super Bowls have been within 5 points or less. Okay, the closeness of the Patriots' Super Bowl wins in itself leads me to believe that something's going on. Something very fishy is going on. Why are they always in close games? Makes absolutely no sense, especially on the biggest stages, because they ultimately should not have deserved to be in that place in the first place. But anyways, that's beside the point. The big deal of turf over grass. Here's my first point. The big deal is grass has a more natural feeling on the spikes when a person is running.
And the toes.
Hey, the naturalness of grass. I mean, you just, oh man, the feeling of going out and kicking a soccer ball on grass and sliding into the corner and celebrating and ripping off your shirt. Well, no, you're not ripping off your shirt. But in soccer, I mean, look over in Europe, there's nothing better than scoring a goal in extra time and then running over to the corner and sliding and going crazy and fist pumps and the fans are throwing flares up. No, don't throw flares. Hold the flares. Close the door on the flares. But the point is, grass has a more natural feeling than turf. And people can get hurt with grass too, but people can also get hurt with turf. Okay, you can get your spikes caught in the turf, the bottom of the turf where the thing's laid down, and you can twist an ankle, you can twist a knee. And so why is it a big deal for the FIFA Women's World Cup? Well, number one, FIFA's a joke. So, I mean, look, all these things we've been reading about, the fixation of the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. Oh man, I could talk for hours on this one. And then the 2022 ones in Qatar. Okay. Yeah, and all the money that's been passed under the table for these things, that puts me on edge right now. But anyways, why does turf over grass have to be a big deal? Why does it even have to be a big deal? Why do they have to talk about this stuff for hours? It's turf, it's grass, it's a game. I mean, just put the grass down and play the sport. Hey, no, I'm not even gonna say. Fourth, Smarties. Why do I like Smarties? This was a write-in also on Facebook for a topic suggestion. Why do I like Smarties? Well, about 8 years ago, the Candyman in our church, my boss...
Go ahead.
The Candyman in our church put Smarties in the bag. And so I tried out Smarties. We actually have Smarties, a knockoff of Smarties called Rockets. The Canadian
because
version.
Here in Canada we have Smarties, but it's like chocolate Smarties.
Yeah, they're like M&Ms, but
yeah, they're really good in McFlurries at McDonald's.
They're actually pretty good. Yeah, John Morphin really likes Smarties down in California.
Yeah.
And then when you guys sent me the Smarties in the care package, she was all over that, like White Sunrise. Oh, that was a racist comment. I'm sorry, White Sunrise. Anyways, and then so the Rockets and the Smarties are the same thing, but the Smarties are better in my opinion. American candy's always better. Why is American candy always better?
There's a difference between Smarties and Rockets?
Smarties is better.
There's
the difference is Smarties is made in the U.S. and Rockets is made in Canada. The only thing Canada's good at when it comes to candy is Smarties. Yeah, it's Smarties. But anyway, so the American candy seems to be better. Why? Because America.
God's head.
That's not where I was going with that one, but hey, that works too. So the Candyman put the Smarties in the bag about 8 years ago, and I tried it out once, and I was hooked. Mm-hmm. They're easy to carry. They're easy to put in your pocket.
Yeah, like Wednesday night at church when you were eating them during service.
And then, unfortunately, some bus kids roll them up and make them a cigarette, unfortunately, and sniff them and stuff, and use it as like crack. So that's not good. That's actually the bad part about Rockets and Smarties, is because they can crumble up really easily like this, and then you can... That's bad. It's really bad. But other than that, Smarties is really good. I really love Smarties. Anyways.
It gets better, kids. It gets better.
Yeah, but there is some bad candy out there. You know,
Waldo.
wax lips and everything. Yes, Waldo. Why doesn't... Okay, this is another write-in. Why doesn't glue stick to the bottom of the bottle?
again, why does this even matter? But anyways, we're going to talk about this.
It's
looked it up.
relatable.
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 Like relativity?
It's relatable.
Is that relatable? I don't understand.
Like
the word.
everybody understands that question. It's relatable.
Isn't it relatable?
No, relatable.
It's relatable.
Relatable.
It's a relatable question. It's also rhetorical. Glue needs air to be sticky.
Culinary or culinary?
Culinary is...
It's culinary.
It's,
I'm in speech class. It's culinary.
it's culinary.
Culinary.
Culinary. Like
Talk to my
culinary
speech
skills.
class. Like
Cullen.
food. Like food.
Like
Culinary.
Matt Cullen. Matt Cullen of the Minnesota Wild many years ago when he played.
Food. Like culinary. Culinary arts. Like food.
Culinary arts.
It's culinary.
I'm sorry.
Talk
but
to my
I'll
speech
never,
teacher.
I will never say culinary.
Talk to my speech. You just did.
I won't say it again. I will definitely not say it again.
Culinary.
I never. Okay, so here's the thing. Glue needs air to be sticky. So when you open it up, you open up the lid and you wipe it down. Air hits the glue and it instantly becomes sticky. So that's cool, except for the fact that I don't use glue, so it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, who uses glue anymore? Isn't glue like Polar Age or Ice Age or what was the age when the caveman, the Cro-Magnon man? You know, that big long beards and the staff, and they're yelling and eating bones and everything. Apparently, those people lived, but nobody knows. And the timetable behind those things now it always changes.
This must be a college
One
thing.
time it's a million years ago, and the other time it's 500,000 years ago. These people lived. We all know that human history is what, a little over 6,000 years now.
5,000. I don't know. People say it's different. 4,000 maybe.
I think it's 6,000 years now.
5, 7, 9.
6,500 years maybe. I don't know.
Who cares?
The timetable. No, I care. I care. Trust me, I care.
I don't care.
That's your problem. And the
You
last.
gotta admit that's a really good drawing.
That actually was a really good drawing.
Yeah, you should post it. Then everybody can see my nice drawing.
He's got a little goatee too.
Especially Leo. He'd like
Wavy
that
hair.
drawing.
Yeah, shout out to Leo. We're gonna go ahead and shout out
This drawing is
Leo.
for you.
the drawing, but where is Waldo? Sports. Okay, here's the sports, and this is where I'm
out.
No, you're not out. This is exactly where we're getting into this thing. The Splash Bros. Why does... Okay. People got all over the Seahawks fans when they jumped on the bandwagon when Russell Wilson became the quarterback in 2012. I personally have been a fan since 2003 and went through the Matt Hasselbeck, Sean Alexander era. So all of these Golden State Warrior fans that just recently jumped on the bandwagon when Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson and Steve Kerr became the coach, that's when I draw the line, and people say, okay, well, they're just like the Seahawks fans. Yeah, they're probably just like the average Seahawks fan that's out there that just became the fan in 2012. The average fan that became the fan in 2012. But there are still a lot of fans that have been fans a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, back when the Seahawks began. So the Splash Brothers... Yeah, I'm tired of hearing all this stuff about the Splash Brothers. Look, the point is, Chelsea Dagger, the Chicago Blackhawks, playing in a Game 7 against the Anaheim Ducks. Is it tomorrow night or is it Saturday night? I forget now.
Wait, what about New York and Lightning?
Yeah, New York and
Is that
Tampa Bay
tonight?
is tomorrow night. No, tomorrow night. Friday
For
night.
sure.
Friday
'Cause
night.
they didn't play
MSG.
yesterday.
No, prime time. They got a day off today. They got an extra day off. 2 days off to go back to New York. I think something's going on tonight at MSG.
Go
anyways.
Rangers.
Yeah, we kind of hope the Rangers win and then hope Anaheim wins. So it'll be Elaine Vigneault versus Ryan
I
Kessler.
predicted it. If that
Coach and
happens.
player playing each other and duking it out.
Actually, I predicted Lightning would win, but I want New York to win.
Well, okay, there we go. Chelsea Dagger. Secondly, Chelsea Dominance. The Chelsea Football Club over in England dominated this year in the Barclays Premier League. Just blew up everything. And so shout out to the Chelsea fans that are listening. That would be my uncle and aunt and my good roommate Leo. Deflated footballs. The fourth topic on the sports segment. We've already discussed that. Tom Brady... okay, I think it's a little bit overplayed. I really don't think it's that big of a deal because they make big deals about the things that they want to make big deals about, and this is not one of them that should be a big deal. Tiger who? It seems like he's just gone into hiding.
Into the woods.
Yeah, there it is. And harping on Bryce. Get it? Bryce Harper. The home run king right now. Actually, he's not the home run king because it's Nelson Royds Cruz who is the home run king in the MLB. Player for my team, the Mariners. Unfortunately, we brought him in. He's got a roids history, so I'm pretty sure that right now he's probably juicing it, maybe at the good restaurant, Orange Julius. Turner Time Talk Show on the Anchor Radio Network, May 20th, 2015. We will be right back with a Rated T moment of the night. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream.
We're back live on the Anchor Radio Network, the Turner Time Talk Show, May 20, 2015. Got a Smartie caught in my throat. How about that? Well, anyways. The Rated T moment of the night coming right up. Excited for the Rated T moment of the night. Here
We don't know what the Rated T moment of the night is. Something good.
something rated
All of
T.
it.
Something Turner rated.
You guys can make it up.
What's with that?
Whatever you want it to be. I don't know.
Rated T moment of the
Rated
night.
T.
The night when
We don't know.
the night when Dad. When Emma said.
When Dad wakes me up in the morning for school, says, "Great! Time to get up!
Devotions!
Team up! Let's go!"
Front table, let's go! Brandon comes waddling down the steps.
I waddle down. He calls me a second time. Break! Actually, it's not really like that. It's more like, "Break! Let's go!"
And you hear it in your dream and wakes you up.
Yeah, and then,
You come down and.
come down, you're rubbing the stuff out of your eyes. Then you fall asleep while he's reading the bread, Baptist bread. And then it gets done and you're just like, "Oh, amen, Rich."
You go back upstairs and lay back
Go
down.
back in bed, and then Emma just pulls the covers off of you and just rips your leg out, and the rest of you's still in bed. Yeah, that's our life in the morning, us homeschool
Rated
people.
T moment of the night.
Then
brought to you by-
Mom makes us change out of our PJs.
See, that's the thing that people always overrate.
Yeah, we
Homeschoolers do not always wear PJs. I did, but homeschoolers do not always wear
Every
PJs.
other day, I normally stay in my PJs till after Bible class.
And then after Bible class, it's time to get serious.
Yeah, because Mom comes in, because I have the blanket over my legs so she can't see my PJs. And
But
then,
you wear the same shirt all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not all the time.
Well, sometimes.
Yeah, that is the broadcast for tonight.
The Rated T moment of the night is brought to you by Smarty.
Me!
Brought to you by Smarty Bree. And that is the broadcast for this May 20th, 2015 edition. Thursday night. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors across the nation and across the Facebook world and all the people.
Shout
who
out to
commented,
Ducky.
whoever that is. And a big thank you to everybody who commented and brought us these suggestion ideas. We hope we brought your suggestions to life.
That drawing was amazing.
Yes, it was. Where is
You're going to have to post that.
Turner Time Talk Show 2015. Thank you for joining us. Special thanks to Bob working behind the scenes. He's always with us every night.
Bay.
And a special thanks to Steve, Tom, and Paul running the controls back at our headquarters in downtown Vancouver. And also to our...
Downtown Coquitlam.
No. We have a satellite in Vancouver.
Oh, yeah, Stephen Paul.
We just
are in
added
Vancouver.
a satellite
If you
in
would like
Vancouver.
to donate, we will start a GoFundMe page. We need money.
1-800-TURNER. Turners. Hey, that works. Turners. 1-800-TURNERS. There it is. TUR and then NERS in the final four digits. And then a special thanks to everybody running our controls in our Adrian sister station, the Lighthouse Radio Network, in cooperation with 8 Darren Studios. Big thank you to him as well, being a part of our logo and bringing the logo to life for the Anchor Radio Network. Big thank you to my co-host, Brianna.
Thank
and
you.
to our
Thank
executive-
you. I would also like to have special thanks to Caleb.
Thanks, Bray.
Oh, gosh.
And a big thank you to our executive producer, Ben Turner.
Dad.
Dad, who paid for our house, paid for the rent of our house. We
And our food.
yes, and taking me to McDonald's to get a Sprite.
And iced coffee.
So Brianna could stay awake throughout the broadcast, because it is late on this Thursday night. Special thanks to everybody joining us across the nation and across the
Globe.
continent and the world.
The moon.
From our house to
To
yours,
yours.
from our studio to your internet
Don't have one.
interface, YouTube. Thank you for joining us. This has been a special
Bye.
presentation of
We
the
love
Turner Time
you
Talk
all
Show on the
so
Anchor
much.
Radio Network.
Love you.